fact, speaking of the Godrej group of stocks, Godrej Properties, I think we have the management. Do we have the management with us? Okay, yes, let's get across to Godrej Properties as they speak about their earnings.
This quarter, we didn't have any new projects entering that threshold, which has led to the slight decline in year-on-year top-line numbers. But if you look at the earnings growth, it's actually been reasonably good given the current environment. We've had an EBITDA growth of over 20% and a net profit growth of about 5%. But what's been encouraging to see is that despite a relatively weak environment, on a quarter-on-quarter basis, we've seen a 30% growth in our new sales.
So you spoke about the 5% rise in net profit despite a degrowth in the top line. Could you explain this other income figure which has really propped this up?
Sure, that's of course one of the small factors. I think the main factor that has led to a stronger net income growth than revenue growth is that the margin profile of the projects and revenue recognition have been stronger this year. But we do have some other income. This is from the capital we raised in the rights issue being temporarily deployed.
So have the entire funds raised from the rights issue been deployed, and how are you planning to utilize, if any, left?
Well, the funds again will be used for a mix of investing in new projects, investing in the capital requirements of current projects, and some amount in paying down debt. So some of that has already happened. Out of a total of about 700 crore, about 200 crore has already been utilized.
Your debt has been coming down consistently over the past few quarters. Where does it stand currently? Are you comfortable with that level?
Yes, our debt currently is about 1,500 crore, our net debt, and our gearing level is 0.69:1. Both are much lower than they were in the last year or two, and I think those are levels that we're very, very comfortable with.
If you look at the central bank's rate hikes in the last few quarters, it has consistently been hiking them except for the quarter before last. Has your cost of funds gone up significantly as a result of that?
No, our year-on-year cost of funds has actually declined slightly. We do have quite competitive abilities in our fundraising in terms of the rates we're able to garner. Our current cost of capital or cost of borrowing is about 11.4%, which is broadly in line with last year, but slightly better, in fact, than last year.
That's Pirojsha Godrej speaking on the numbers of Godrej Properties. Okay, let's get